Welcome back to the pick.
Back to the show, you guys.
And this is the last video we're doing for this episode. Patriots and the Chiefs is be our recap of the game. 43-40 is New England prevailed in this one. Amazing game, really high scoring game, a lot of offense. Another NFL game looking like Pac-12. A lot of Pac-12 players. But yeah, great win by the Patriots. Patriots are like your horror film villain. Like Ryan says, Freddy Krueger. They go ahead.
Freddy Krueger. It's like they're like Freddy Krueger. They're always in your nightmares and never gonna leave. Yeah. They're right there. As long as Belichick and Brady are there, they're gonna be haunting your nightmares, and they're gonna be right there.
Yeah. They definitely haunt your nightmares. They're like Jason. Once you kill them, they come back.
Come back again.
They pop their little heads out of the water and. You can't defeat them, so it's really hard to beat the Patriots, especially when you give them some time to that man, give them some time to get down the field and kick a field goal like they did in this game. Another thing is, kickers are so annoying. Like they cost you games, they win you games. Like they're barely football players in my eye. You can't hit them really.
They're the stepbrothers you kind of like. But then again, really annoy you at times.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a different video. But anyway, let's get some stats knocked out, and we'll go back to our analysts in our storyline. Patty Mahomes had a pretty good game. 2 interceptions, 4 touchdowns, 352 yards. Tom had a good game as well. 340 yards and 1 touchdown. Really, one of the big shining points of this game for the Patriots on offense was Sonny Michel, 2 touchdowns, 106 yards. Couldn't stop him from nothing. Gronk had a pretty good game, didn't have any touchdowns, but almost 100 yards. Elman had a touchdown. Hogan had a big catch. Josh Gordon had a pretty good game as well. Really great game on offense for the most part for the Patriots. They got a little shaky at that third quarter-ish, turned the ball over and kind of got stopped a little bit, but they came back, and the really Chiefs, for the most part, on defense, they couldn't stop them. Kareem Hunt had 80 yards, 10 carries. They really need to get him the ball more. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Tyreek Hill had a monster game, 3 touchdowns, 142 yards. Kareem Hunt had 100 yards receiving. They shut down Kelsey. Yeah. So really good play design on defense for the Patriots. They shut down Travis Kelsey, and they tried their best, especially in the first half, to keep the lid on the top of Tyreek Hill, to not let them beat on the top. But second half, that didn't work very well. 1 touchdown. He was on a kind of a straight to the end zone. I don't remember what route that is. McCory was man against him, and that's a touchdown. You can't do that type of defense. You can't run man on single coverage against Tyreek Hill, especially when it's a McCourty or a DB that's not as fast, nowhere near as fast as Tyreek Hill is. So that was an easy touchdown. Didn't look like he was even running for the most part. And that second touchdown, that was just, I don't know what you want to do. I mean, busted coverage. The safety was
in 12 seconds.
Safety was going this way, but he should have been going this way. Hill catches it and outruns everyone.
Really scores in 12 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what you. Sometimes as someone has that much speed, can't really do much. And if you double him, then Kelsey's gonna be getting single coverage. You don't want that. And Watkins got to play better. I don't know what the heck he's been doing, especially in this game. He only had 4 targets for 2 catches and 18 yards. He got to play better than that. They're paying him as a top receiver and not playing like it. But the question of the game and the question of the video, for of course the audience and Ryan is, are the Patriots back, and are they the Halloween villain that all the NFL fans fear the most?
Like I said, as long as Brady and Belichick are there, it just seems like they're not going anywhere, man. Until they retire, I think that's when that organizations finally might start slowing down. Keyword might. But yeah, right now, man, it's just it's just showing Brady and Belichick's minds put together. can still get this the machine running for the Patriots. Yeah, they can easily make the playoffs. I was saying to him while we were watching the game, this could easily be the setup game for who goes to who goes to Super Bowl for the AFC, man. This was easily the game of the year so far. Two offenses that can just flat out score. Both defenses at times stepped up and made plays. They picked off Patty a couple times, so that was a couple mistakes that they countered on, and then so did the Chiefs. They made Brady fumble, got some pressure on him in some big key moments at times. So it was a really good matchup between these two guys, and like I said, it literally came down to the last second drive and the last second field goal for the Patriots to pull it out. So yeah, man, I could easily see the Patriots going to the playoffs, and of course I could see Chiefs going to the playoffs. I think they're going to be the head honcho for a while, unless bad things happen and people get hurt or something like that. I think they're the number one team. So yeah, man, this was a really fun game to watch. Like I said, I think game of the year so far. Patty Mahomes at times is just doing what Patty Mahomes does, throwing on the run, making incredible passes. Tyreek Hill was just shredding them alive at times on that defense. Like he said, there was plays where them guys were just backpedaling and there's nothing they can do because he's so fast and just athletic and just has that burst, man, and get gone. Yeah, Kareem Hunt had a pretty solid game on the ground and through the air, mostly through the air. He was shredding them alive in the backfield. Chiefs defense couldn't stop New England's running game for nothing. Sonny Michel ran for 106 yards, had a really good game. 2 tubs. Their other running backs, White, he had a pretty solid game as well. So yeah, man, they just was running it down their mouth or throat. It's crazy. They said it in the show that normally it's the other team trying to bleed out the clock and make Brady sit there on the bench, but the role was kind of reversed. It was Brady running the ball and keeping Patty Mahomes in that high-powered offense on the bench. So it's kind of weird to see the Patriots' roles reversed, them running the ball and kind of taking time down. But it was a smart idea because I think the more and more Patty would have gotten on that field, I think the more and more they would came back and probably won this game. So yeah, that was a great game plan. That's the thing. That's Belichick in their minds. They're so great at that. There was a lot of plays in the right moments. They made the little dump off passes when they needed to, and go for big yards because that was just the perfect play to make at that time. That's the thing about Belichick and that organization and Brady. They can read that stuff and just make really solid plays that can really snag you, and that's what they did, man. And yeah, man, this was a very entertaining game. Hopefully, like I said, we see these guys in the playoffs, and hopefully they have just the same amount of points and the same amount type of game, because that was a fun game to watch.
All right. Yeah, Patriots are not going anywhere because Brady's still really good. He's not super elite like he's been.
Yeah, he's definitely made some off throws. But
yeah, but
still there.
They still got a really good running back now.
Gave him weapons,
they
too.
got 3 weapons now. Offensive line still pretty good. That cannon injury is going to hurt him if he's out for a period of time. But our Patriots are going to get everything figured out. They don't really need a defense. I mean, if their defense is okay, that's all they really need. You can't hit the quarterbacks like you used to. One of the big things of this game was rookie lineman. Can't remember the top of my head what his name is. He was taking Brady down, and he let go of him. And Brady got out of it and ran for a touchdown. Some people say that Brady just shook the tackle. I don't think that.
He's not Patty Mahomes.
Either one of 2 things happened in my eyes. Either he just lost balance and let go for some weird reason, or that roughing the passer landing on your quarterback. So scared to hit the quarterback when they don't have the ball. Penalty reared his ugly head. Chris Collinsworth said that he might have thought that Tom Brady threw the ball already and didn't want to get the penalty.
Maybe.
Ryan has a really good point. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, like, this is the thing is, I think what he said was right. Is I just really think he didn't want to slam him on the ground or get cause a penalty because early in the season when Packers played the Minnesota Vikings, same thing happened. Our big man Mike Daniels was going for a tackle.
Here, just a second. We'll be right back. We're gonna finish this conversation.
All right, sorry about that. Memory card was getting full, so we had to stop it real quick. But yeah, as we were saying about that tackle that the Chiefs player kind of just whiffed on. It's like the Packers game early in the season when we played Minnesota. I believe it was the third game of the season. Anyways, Mike Daniels was coming up to tackle Kirk Cousins, and he just kind of just wrapped him and then let go, and then Kirk Cousins took off and ran. And yeah,
I think he threw the ball actually.
Yeah, and he threw the ball. So he ran through the ball and got a first down and kept their drive going. These guys can't even do their job anymore. They're afraid to slam them or tackle them a certain way and get a penalty. It's like I was telling him off camera earlier. It went from these corners struggling to do their job and play their position to now it's even the linebackers and the defensive tackles are even now, worried about, how they tackle and what they do now because they're going to get penalized. So
you can't hit a quarterback high, you can't hit a quarterback low, can't land on them.
So it's just showing this league they're making this to where it's hard for these defensive players in this league to do anything. Like literally the whole defense now. Like I said, it was kind of just more of the secondary of they can't hold or touch you certain 5 yards.
Or hit you in the helmet, which you shouldn't be doing anyway.
I agree with that. But it's just now you're making it hard for the entire defense. So yeah, man, that's what looked like it would happen to me. I mean, who truly knows? We don't know truly what happened. But yeah, it just looked like he kind of whiffed on it and didn't want to slam Brady down or tackle him wrong. So we got to fix that, though. These guys got to be able to do their jobs. So, yeah.
And until the contract goes up, nothing's going to change. It's probably going to get worse in my eyes. Because they signed this contract, players' union, and owners can pretty much do whatever they want until that contract goes away. And the NFL is going to have a really big problem, I think, when that contract goes away, because I think players are going to hold out because... Like I said in previous videos, NFL has been doing a lot of shady things without the permission of the NFLPA, and this is gonna bite them in the ass, in my opinion. Yep. So back to the game. I don't know what you want to do in defender to do. They're so scared to tackle the quarterback now. Ryan said off camera that. I would just coach them to tackle them, and if you get the penalty, then we go from there. But you can't let go of them, and because things like that can happen.
Yeah. You just go ahead and go through it. Even if you are about to tackle them, and in your head you're like, I think I'm gonna cause penalty. It don't matter. Just go ahead and finish it. If you get flagged, think of other way maybe you can get around it. That's the best way I could tell you if I was a coach telling a player. But don't do that. The Mike Daniel thing and what happened tonight. Don't do that. Just go ahead and fully tackle him. If, like I said, if you get the penalty, at least you saved the touchdown. At that point, at least you saved the touchdown. Who knows that? Say they got the penalty, it caused it, but they had a goal line stand.
Or intercepted a fumble.
Or something. You never know. But still, that keeps them from making that touchdown. So you just got to finish through with it. That's what I would tell them. Just finish it through. If you get flagged, there's nothing really much you can do about it now.
Yeah, that's really all I gotta say about the game.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Of course, we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching.